you can go home.
What?
No, guys, like Allison Cooch
This
has
is
podcasts.
insane.
The John from John and Kate +8. Remember that TLC show?
Yes.
How is
That's
that a
her
claim
like
to
ex-boyfriend.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rich in Theory. I am Paige.
I'm Taylor.
And I'm Morgan. Welcome back to another week, guys. I feel like we haven't potted in so long just because we kind of fooled you guys because Taylor was away. So we did a double record in 1 week and we released it the following. So it kind of feels like it's been a minute for us. It feels like we skipped a week, but we didn't skip a week.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I mean, it's crazy. It's been like so long. I missed it.
I missed it too.
I missed,
Yes, I
like,
miss
yapping.
chatting with you guys.
Right? Catching up.
No, I love
What's
it.
going on in the world?
It's the best. It is like more fun when like really hot topics or just things drop. Even my friends will text me and they'll be like, "Oh my god, you have to talk about this week." Like it's such
Yeah.
like a like thing now, and it's so cute.
No, it's so cute.
True.
It's so funny though, but our timing is good. Like we would have recorded earlier this week. That being said, as people can probably tell, my voice sounds lovely and nasally. And it was
You
so
love listening
raspy
to a nasally
yesterday.
voice. This is your episode.
Yeah, if you want that like
Exactly.
sexy, deep nasal.
Yeah,
I'm here.
yeah,
If
exactly.
you're into that shit, yeah, some good ASMR
But
sniffles.
anyways, because we're recording on Thursday, we all watched the reunion and the weddings the week prior, so we are prepared.
Yes, for all your Love Is Blind
For all the
recaps.
episodes. I do feel like with this sort of what we call fake spring in New York, everyone's like I think everyone's getting sick because of it. Like things are popping up from the ground. It's the greenery's coming out. I really hope I'm not getting sick. So I think your sickness is excused, Paige, because at least we got some 70-degree weather out of it here in New York.
Honestly, like thank God. Like
Thank God.
It seriously does like completely change like my mood and just like if I can do anything. Like
I know.
I went on a run outside. I've been like out.
Yeah.
And then today's been like great. If you're in New York, it's Thursday, March 12th. Okay. It's been like gray, kind of snowing outside all day.
It's literally
Criminal.
accumulating.
No, like I was about to say that. I'm like, okay, yes, we're so grateful for 70 weather. I'm like, we can look back on it, but let me just say it is currently snowing and it has
Yep.
been all day.
Yep.
So really grateful, but like didn't last long.
Kind of want to die. I took a
It's just
video
like-
and I was like, absolutely not.
March, April, and I like kind of May. I just feel like it's whiplash months for weather. Like we
Yeah.
could have 60 days, then we could have days that are like 45 and like raining.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
it
for
really is
sure.
that
Sure.
like in between.
I'm telling you, it gets, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's so funny because Wade, my husband, he's constantly like, are we there yet? Are we in the clear? And I was like,
You're like, honey, it's only mid-March. Like, is it
I'm like,
officially
we got-
spring yet?
right? I'm like, we got weeks before it's like 60.
Yeah.
I know.
Like,
this
I
is what Wade's second winter here.
Third.
Okay. So I mean,
Yeah.
he's fine.
I mean, he got through the worst one in a decade. So
Yeah. No, seriously. This past
He's
winter was
good.
like every winter the temperatures just get colder and colder. And like we're gonna be like Alaska soon with like some negative temps like consistently just for like January and February.
Listen, it'll
I
be the day
know.
after tomorrow in no time. Which, like, honestly,
God.
that'd be kind of epic.
I want to rewatch that movie. I like don't
It's so
remember it, but I
good.
remember how epic it was.
yeah,
That's like such a good rewatch.
it's one of like our favorite movies, Morgan.
But
We've
it's
watched
like,
it
would
so
it
many
hit?
times.
I'm like, would it hit now?
I think so. Jake Gyllenhaal's in it. He was
Yeah,
so
that's
cute
weird.
in it.
Guys, okay, this is so random, but it was daylight savings, obviously, like over the weekend.
Yeah.
Or daylight not savings. I don't even know which one
No.
it is. Did
No,
you guys? Is it?
Savings. It started.
I am so
Bless
sorry.
Are they not both called daylight savings?
No, it ends. It begins and it ends. We're
So it's like
saving-
not a verb.
Oh my God, I feel so stupid.
Okay,
You can't
wait,
daylight
wait.
saving, but you can.
We're
it is
saving daylight.
savings.
Yes, I think we're saving daylight. That being said, though, okay, apparently, I'm going to give credit where credit is due. I was listening to the toast and Claudia said this, but like, apparently, have you ever noticed that like when you're putting the time in, it says like EDT or EST?
Yeah, Eastern
No.
Standard Time.
So you've never noticed? Yeah, so sometimes it says EST.
Well, I know
which
EST
is
is Eastern Standard Time,
Yes.
but I'm like, what's EDT?
Now it is EDT because it's Eastern Daylight Time.
No
What?
way.
No, I'm telling you.
Never heard of
I'm
this in
not
my
making this up. I'm not making this up.
Oh my God. I didn't know that.
EDT? I'm literally looking at my computer. I'm like, are you going to tell me?
You're like, does it say that?
Yeah, like that's okay. That's insane. I don't think that's public knowledge. I think like I'm an EST girl all year round.
Me
I'm on
too.
standard time.
Me too. 100%. They need to get rid of daylight savings. I'm over it.
Aren't we the only country left that still does it?
I honestly,
don't
I
know.
have no idea.
I'm pretty sure. I'll look it up
Same.
just to fact
Okay.
check myself. But I
Yeah.
swear the US is like the only, maybe Canada too, but we're literally like late to the game. I feel like we're late to the game on so many things though. Like I feel like the rest of the world was like,
Yeah, the metric
yeah,
system,
like,
like
really, yeah, the
my
metrics
God,
exactly.
literally.
Like we're doing things in Fahrenheit, everyone's doing it in Celsius. Like I feel like
Wait, you
culturally,
guys-
like racially, like
Yeah.
everything. Like, we're just fine.
100%.
women's rights. There's a lot.
I
Yeah,
was
women's
gonna
rights,
say-
exactly.
You guys will laugh at this, and I didn't tell you this. So I think shared this on the pod. I was in Scotland for about a week, and they were roasting when we were, in these sessions talking and whatever. The idea of metrics and how things are measured came up in discussion, and the people from Scotland were just roasting us because they were like, you just use your own system. So, and the whole room erupted in laughter. It was like the funniest thing because, yeah, we were like, oh, should it be in pounds or should it be in whatever kilograms or something? And it was the eye roll of like, well, you use your own. So it was so funny.
It just makes us like even more like separate
Like,
and
ick me.
divisive. Yeah, from the
Yes.
rest of the country. Like it just makes it harder for all of us to go over there, and then like we look like so uncultured because like we just
Seriously,
live
yeah.
a different metric system than the rest of the world, you know?
Hey, it is such pick me energy, and that is like such the U.S. Like,
Yeah.
It's so the US. Like we rather create a new way to do something than do what has been proven to be done well for like the past 100 years. We're like,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no, like we'll figure out a different way.
It's so true, but I will say, you guys will also get a kick out of this. What we've done so well, and I know many listeners will be able to identify, is we've conquered air conditioning in the right
True.
way.
true.
We have
Everyone
really
else has really
done
and
that so
ice
well.
in water and,
so,
drinks.
and ice. So when I was in Scotland, we go to the hotel room. We're checked in. It gets to the evening time. I'm going to crank down the air conditioning, right? Because I want it to be a freezer inside of the room so I can sleep peacefully. I crank it down to 65, which is the lowest it will go. They will not allow it to go any lower. The thing barely works. I'm like, I call up the next morning. I'm going to sweat. I'm like, it's broken. You got to come and take a look at it. I don't know what's happening. So
My
not
God.
only do they not fix it, but when the cleaning people come back to service the room, they crank that up to 73.
Oh my God.
Wait, that's crazy.
And I
That's
was
definitely
like-
like the manager of the hotel being like, always put it back up to 73 when you walk in the room.
It was like, first of all, how dare they? This is my room for the time that I am here. Do
Yeah.
not touch the temperature. So I call up, I come back, it's at 73 degrees. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to give it another night, see if they fixed it. Another night goes by, full sweats. It's so hot, 65. I go downstairs. I'm like, this isn't working. You guys need to come back and you'd figure it out. I'm upset. Ba-da-da-da-da. So then they end up moving my room because of everything. They give me an upgrade. They move my room. I'm so
nice.
excited. And they move me into the new room. They're like, it's going to be so much better. And they give me a Dyson fan because basically telling me, shut the fuck up. It's not going to get any colder than this. And you need to just deal
Oh
with it.
my God.
Here's a fan. And it was one of those like hot, cold Dyson fans. So that was,
At least you had a nice fan.
I did.
That really is them like being like, it's not getting lower than 65. So now here's your nice room and you can respectfully sit down.
Stop complaining.
Yeah.
And here's a fan. Our air conditioning unit is not getting any better. So.
You know, they were talking like in like the locker rooms about like this annoying American in room 2517.
Oh
It's like,
it was
literally
just,
no, Tay, it's so funny that you're talking about that because literally Tacho told me the other day he is spending a couple months in Mexico City. He's always listening, so hi, Tacho.
Hi, Tacho.
I love you.
But he was saying that like he was like, Paige, there's no AC. And I was like, wait, what? Like, what? He's in Mexico City. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
Mexico City is hot.
Yeah.
And he's like, no,
Yeah.
it's crazy. He's like, there's no AC. This is insane. So, yeah,
I
it's
don't
like
know
the
why
one
the rest
thing.
of the world just hasn't gotten on that train.
I don't know why.
Right?
either. Uh-huh.
I don't
know.
Like, why not? You know?
Yeah, like it's just, it makes everything better.
Oh my God, yeah.
Well, it's-
Who wants to
yeah.
be hot?
We're just so controlling, I guess. We have to control everything, including the temperature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to be comfortable.
Ridiculous.
I want to be in a sweatshirt in my room.
100%.
I want to be in a hot environment. But yes. Anywho, should we get
Well-
into the topics?
Yeah, let's do it.
I think so. And I'm just going to pause and blow my nose, but please get into it.
All right.
Sorry, guys.
Today, only sorry if you're watching on video. Then if
Yeah,
you're not,
exactly.
then you'll just hear me and Tay gabbing, and Paige will come back
Exactly.
in. But okay, yeah, the first story today, guys, which I feel like is shocking news, but also maybe not so shocking. But Dak Prescott, the Taylor, you're our token football person. I was gonna
I
say
am.
quarterback. Is that correct?
You were right. You
Okay.
are correct.
Dak
So-
Prescott, yeah, the
yeah.
quarterback of the Cowboys, has a massive cheating scandal on our hands, and I think they're getting divorced.
They didn't even make it to the altar.
Yeah.
Oh.
It got called off
Correct
a
me.
month before.
Yeah, see, this story I'm clearly not as well versed on, so please take it
So-
away with the details.
For those who don't know and are not football girlies, Dak Prescott is the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. He's their franchise quarterback. He's been there for a really long time. And he's done pretty well for them, I'd say. And he's been with this girl for a good bit. They have a kid together. And yeah, news came out and news
Hey,
broke.
Sorry to interrupt. They have 2 kids, and the second kid is 9 months old.
Jesus Christ.
She
Even
just
worse.
had a baby. Oh, damn.
So literally, she just had
Okay,
the baby.
we hate a cheating man who might have been cheating on a woman when she was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
It's like honestly giving Tristan
No.
Thompson.
Go to
Like, it's
hell.
So
Like, seriously?
Similar.
Yep.
Bottom of the barrel.
Oh my God. And
Literally.
so initially rumors were spreading that they called off the wedding because of a disagreement over a prenup. And, whatever, maybe she didn't want to sign. He's worth like about 300 million or something. And then I think it was a couple of days ago, possibly end of last week, it was came out that he was cheating on her right before the wedding. And so they just called it off.
And they were on a joint bachelorette trip.
That's where it
That is
happened.
so insane.
Yes, like it was right after the joint bachelor. I can't even say the word
Bachelorette trip. Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. Right afterwards, like the next day, she posted like a photo of like them on the trip, and then this news came out that they'd canceled the wedding. Like crazy.
That is so crazy.
That actually happened. This is kind of like a side note, but do you guys know Isaac Rochelle and Allison Cooch? Like she's like an influencer. He used to play. He kind of got like traded around a bunch of places, and he was on the practice squad and whatever. Now he officially retired with the Chargers, I think.
Oh, I do know.
You've
Yeah.
seen them before, yeah.
Yep. They're so cute.
Yeah,
They're
they
so
are
cute. So they're great, right? They have like they have a baby. She's pregnant right now with their second. They're great. Her sister, I like deep dived into this really randomly. She has a sister though who also dated an NFL player, and I honestly, it's escaping me who he played for, but he played for the NFL for like 8 years, and they were together like for I think 5 or 6 years, really long time. And she was with him when he was getting traded. They were living together, all of these things. And the morning of their wedding, literally in the morning, like dad walked in and was like, if you don't want to do this, you don't have to do this. Like they're literally getting ready. She called it off. She said that the day before at the rehearsal, when they were rehearsing the ceremony and everything, she was like, he wouldn't look at her, like he wouldn't speak to her, he wasn't dressing up, he wore shorts and a t-shirt to the rehearsal, and everyone else was in like nice like outfits. Like he just clearly couldn't care less. And she said it was like the craziest change. And literally the morning of their wedding, she was like, I'm not going to the ceremony. And he,
crazy.
After it happened, he was like, I want to go talk to her. Went to talk to her, was like, yeah, we don't have to get married, honestly, I don't want to, like whole thing. He was like, but I still want to have the reception, so I'm gonna have the reception with my friends, and like we're gonna get drunk and party, like you can go home.
What?
No, guys, like Allison Kuch has a podcast, and so her sister was on it and basically like explained the entire story. It was over an hour. I listened to it. It was so interesting, of course, like to just hear. And so crazy. But I mean, of course, good for her. I was like, seriously, like the balls it takes to do that on the morning. Like if you know in your heart it's not right, I think there's tons of women who can empathize, being like, to show face, I went through with it. You know, you have so much planned morning of, like, I mean, it's insane. So, you know, I guess that makes this Dak Prescott and his fiance thing maybe a little bit better. She had some time to unravel everything. But it really is crazy when you hear those stories, and those are just like two NFL men. I mean, I don't want to create blanket, you know, assumptions, but seems to be some messy stuff going on there.
Seems to be a trend. I just like the timeline of it, and like having planned a wedding myself and gone through the process, and just like I cannot imagine. Well, obviously you have those kind of hopefully or uncertainties or feelings prior to that date, and you kind of just like bury it, push it aside, or you know, you're like in a little bit of denial about the whole thing. But I mean, to have everything planned, like it's not just like the wedding, like you have like you said, joint bachelor bachelorette, several events leading up to the wedding that you've already celebrated and done, your friends, your family have spent money on, like all this.
No, and it was a destination wedding. I think it was in Hawaii. So like people had flew to Hawaii. Really bad. But I mean, that's honestly, it's like, isn't that crazy? I really thought that was a crazy story.
I also just think like the audacity to be like, oh, like I'm gonna go party with my friends and I want the reception. Like, screw you.
Like you must really not care.
It's just so like, selfish. I mean, if he was cheating on her during the relationship, I mean, clearly he's selfish.
Yeah,
but like, and then to go all the way to that point and be like, yeah, I'm actually gonna like get fucked up and have a great time.
I just like that's where just men, and I know, you know, some women cheat as well, but like that's where men, I'm just like, you seriously have to be like the most insane compartmentalizer to like truly emotionally manipulate a woman like that. Like to even go on a joint bachelorette trip, like knowing what you're doing.
And have a 9-month-old together. They have 2 kids together. Like, it's like, how can you live with yourself? Like, that's
why I said at the beginning, it's giving like Tristan Thompson, you know, and like that's the whole situation with him and Chloe and them going through the surrogate. And that is like a very planned process for like months and months and months prior to it actually getting to the point of like fertilization and like implantation and things like that. And he was like actively cheating on her the entire time.
Actively had impregnated another woman who was pregnant.
And then was talking to the lawyer about it. Like, you remember?
Can't have multiple baby mamas is one thing. Multiple women who are like
pregnant at the same time.
Literally like, I can't even like, so much worse.
I can't. Like that's like insane.
And it's like honestly, Dak Prescott's like his fiance maybe seems like she was like a normal girl, and like they met a while ago and had a relationship. It's like Tristan is like, you're literally dating fucking Khloe Kardashian. You know, like what angel. More? Yeah, is seriously.
Literally.
This is a little side note. Lamar is getting an Untold on Netflix. And Chloe's in it.
Very excited. Wait. I can't wait to recap it. I think it's the end of the month.
Yeah. Untold just does like, they do a great job.
They do such a good job.
They really do, that whole series.
Yeah. Wait, speaking of Khloe and like Tristan, I just watched, not to like leave the topic, but maybe go to the next, is like Khloe like interviewed Morgan Stewart on her podcast, and on it she said that she has a third embryo, like a girl, and she was like, I'm thinking about like, do I want to give True a sister? And I feel like after all of the drama when it comes to Tristan, I'm like, Chloe, do whatever the hell you want. Like, I feel like it's fine.
It's so interesting, though, to be so emotionally... Well, I guess we can transition into the next story, which this is a great transition, Lex, is something else we wanted to talk about. Because Morgan Stewart, there's two sides of it. She went on Chloe in Wonderland, her podcast, which we're going to talk about. And then also Morgan Stewart is starting. I don't know if she's launched her first episode yet. Maybe she has. But her own podcast.
Yes.
But yeah, I was like listening to more of that interview today. And I thought that was so interesting. But I'm like, could you really because she had embryos that were already fertilized with Tristan. So those were her and Tristan's kids. And I think at that point, it's just about like insemination. So whether you're going to like put them in a surrogate or you're going to put them in yourself and try and carry. But yeah, to just be like, no, I'm going to consciously have another kid with somebody that like I have zero intention of ever being with ever again.
I know. It's interesting, right? Because like, so at one point, Morgan talks about because so Morgan has like an older brother, right, from her mom's like first marriage. I think he was like 7 years older or something, but he was schizophrenic and he was like, I think he was like totally normal until like sometime in high school or something, or maybe like 18, something like that. But then he got schizophrenia and then he was like in a treatment facility in Switzerland for a while. Anyways, it goes into having siblings and Morgan's like, oh my God, like you guys have like all your siblings, the Kardashians are such a big family. And she's like, sometimes I think, oh, like would Ro, like her kids, like if she had a third, like to have another sibling. And I feel like Mom has talked about with us how she wanted to have 3 because like if there's ever a fight or anything, there's always a mediator. And so like that's something that Chloe brought up about having her too. So she goes like, well, True does have like all of her cousins and they literally are all like the same age and they all live together.
Yeah. I literally think, isn't it Dream, True, and Chicago are like literally the same age, I think.
Yeah. I think they're I know Dream and True are like, if not the same age, then months apart or maybe a year apart, but
yeah, no, I think so. But like, I don't know. I feel like it is a weird concept more. Like, you're right. To be able to like, okay, I'm going to have another kid with a man that like I am never going to be with. But because I want my kids to have the same father. Like, or like, what if Chloe just had a kid with, although I don't know, maybe she's like in her 40s now. She's like, listen, like this is me having more kids. Like, this is it.
Arguably, like, if you're having like a baby with somebody and you're like, listen, I know Tristan I know I don't need to depend on him financially. I can like provide for these kids my entire life completely without this man. And exactly, I want them to be siblings. It's kind of like, what's the difference between like going for a sperm donor? And I know that like really takes it away from it, like takes the emotion out of it. But kind of in a sense, it's like women do that. Like some women just want kids, right? And they
look
just
at
want to
Lala.
be a mom.
Yeah,
Lala was like, I'm not having another kid with a man because I don't want to share him.
She took like the completely opposite angle where she was like, I will never have this man's DNA in another child of mine. So I'm going to go get a stranger.
She's
to
like
go.
so petty to the nth degree.
But she wanted to give her child a sibling. And it's like, I can definitely understand that. And, you know, people have their preference. And I love being one of 3. So I get that sentiment at the same
We're
time.
biased, but, you know.
Exactly.
We are. But like that third person matters. Like when you're fighting.
It matters when you're fighting.
Because you can't go to your parents. Like they just don't understand like the sibling dynamic. Especially our parents. They're both one of 2.
Yes. Yes.
They both come from that dynamic. So
I didn't think about that.
I know. Isn't that crazy? Like they're both
funny.
Yeah, exactly. So but yeah, no, 3 is super necessary. Like, I mean, I think we all use that. Like when we're arguing and fighting, like I'm sidebarring one of you about the other one that I'm annoyed at.
You had a fight. I'm texting on the side. She's such a bitch.
Yeah, I'm like, she's literally such a bitch. I can't. I'm never talking to her ever again until we record on Wednesday.
Yeah. Until I see her in a couple of days.
Yes.
Oh my god.
This is how we're brought together when stuff's going
Honestly,
down.
Honestly, guys, we'll let you in on something. The last episode that you heard from us.
Was it it was the last one.
We got into a raging fight. Like, while we had headphones on, setting up, ready to do this.
Yep.
We had to take 30, guys. There was a walk off. We had to take 30. Like, we needed
Cameras
to like
off, walk off.
regroup. We were like, shit, like we have to record this. Like, Like, what are we gonna do when like we're getting paid to do this, guys? Like, we will literally have to.
I know there's a schedule.
Yeah,
There's
it's like,
a
what if we
schedule
have an
to
ad?
follow.
That
and
episode,
we're not going to
it's
let
like,
you guys down. Like, we will deliver an episode.
Consistency
We will.
is key.
Yeah.
Even
It might
if
take
we
us a
have
few
to do-
hours, but we'll get there.
Yeah. The episode might be a couple hours late, but
Yeah, we'll get there.
We will get
My
there.
gosh.
Oh my
I
god.
don't even know how we got there, but Morgan
I know.
Stewart and her brother and everything.
Yes, but I guess more so just about like I brought up this topic because I like love Morgan. I loved Rich Kids back in the
too.
day.
Me too.
And I feel like we all watched it. And so yeah, she has a podcast coming out, and like I've always followed her. She's like one of those people that like there's like a few people like I don't know if you guys know this person, but like Chiara Ferragini, whatever. She's like an Italian influencer. There's like a few influencers that I have followed since like 2009 when like Instagram came out, and like Morgan Stewart is one of those people.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
she's
so
just
funny.
like, she's so infectious. She's so funny. That's why she was on television. I think a podcast is perfect for her. Also, like her trajectory of life is just so chic. Like her style is so chic. Like
Yeah.
everything about her, and then also just like her marrying into like the Dr. Phil empire. It's just like as you should. Like
Yeah.
of course,
Is it
makes
Dr.
sense.
Phil?
Yeah, Jordan McGraw's parents is his dad is Dr. Phil.
Oh my god, that's so. Why did I think like Tim McGraw?
No,
That's funny. I know.
I really
Tim
did.
McGraw
I
is
knew it
married
was-
to Faith Hill,
You're right. You're
and
right.
they have daughters.
No, but if they had a kid and then she married the kid, that's what I thought.
you you thought that but they're like, I don't think they'd be old enough.
They're like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
'cause
But
I think
anyway, I'm
Jordan-
wrong anyway. So it doesn't matter.
But yeah, but still like so niche, like so
It is.
amazing. You know, it was just so perfect for Morgan. So I agree. Like she's great.
No, she's like so fabulous, and so I I look forward to listening to her and Chloe. She's also like, well, I feel like I don't know if some of our friends know this, but like the listeners who don't like know us personally might not know this, but we all dabble in astrology, and like Morgan Stewart is like she's so big into astrology, and so like she's talking to Chloe and she's like, "What's your rising?" She goes, "No, I know you're a Gemini." Like it's hilarious.
Oh my god,
Just,
that's
like
funny.
I will say she's one of those people where like her comedic timing is just like really good.
Yeah.
You know, like what was that show she did on E? Was it after Joan Rivers
Daily
died?
Pop? Oh,
And they took it over?
Yeah.
Might have been
Yeah,
Daily
it was
Pop,
Daily.
actually.
Nightly Pop, right?
I think
Yeah,
so.
maybe
It was one
something
of
like
like the
Yeah.
daily shows that happened every evening. It was her, and then
I used to watch like the little E snippets they would do of her on YouTube though. Like she would do a little sit down thing that I forget the name of, but it was so funny.
yeah,
Yeah.
You
No,
know?
she
That was
was
a great
always
show,
so
though.
good.
I know.
Yeah.
So
Morgan
good.
Stewart stands over here.
Yeah.
Let's get into let's talk about the whole Glonessa and Amanda of it all, and then we'll transition into RHONY cast and then into recaps because I feel
Okay.
like we'll take you home with Housewives and Love Is Blind as we
Of
always
course.
do.
Yes.
But I don't know if you guys saw, but basically Glonessa and Amanda, the I think her last name's whatever, I forget her last name, but Amanda, the new cast member on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, it was her and Glonessa from Shaws of Sunset who were on Watch What Happens Live with Andy, and they were like both arriving to the Watch What Happens Live studio. And Glonessa gets out of the car and she was like waving, like she saw Amanda and she like recognized her, like, and was like from the franchise, probably knew that she was going to be on with her like later that night, and saw her and was like waving aggressively, I guess, in the street, and was like, hey Amanda, like what's going on, like being very, like, she said she was being very animated, like she was like excited, she was, and that's very like Glonessa. I feel like if you watched like Shaw's. So, and she said Amanda like literally looked at her and gave her the nastiest, dirtiest look and was like, literally couldn't have paid her like 2 cents of attention. And then Glonessa ends up walking into the studio, obviously sees Andy, is double kissing with Andy. Andy loves Glonessa, like the whole thing. And Amanda realizes that Glonessa is the girl that's going to be sitting on the couch next with her. So she actually is. It's also so funny because Glonessa is like royalty in the Bravo universe. Like if you like Shaw's, like that's like, you know what I mean?
She's
and
like
Amanda
an OG
is like,
Shaw's, like
yeah,
back in the
100%.
day. Oh yeah, and so
Amanda couldn't have like come to this game later.
oh my, it's just so funny the way And I think that the way that Glonessa talked about it when she went on Jeff Lewis and she recounted this whole story when she was on Jeff Lewis's podcast. And when she was like, she definitely thought I was like some fan and was like on the street, like, oh my God, I'm such a fan of you, blah, blah, blah. And so she was just like, oh, thanks. And then when she realized that she was someone like notable, and then obviously she was going to be on the show with her, and that Andy loves her, she was like, oh my God, I had no idea. And then she like, her tone completely changed. And I think it was such a good point that Glonessa made. She's like, so this is people who are fans of you who watch you on Bravo, this is how you're going to treat them? She's like, that's pretty shitty.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, for sure. No, I tell you, like I didn't actually know the backstory of this. Like I didn't listen to Jeff Lewis, but like I literally like talk about like one of my biggest pet peeves is people who do this. People who like once they realize, like I've just been in like friend groups and stuff where like this has happened, where like somebody is rude to you and then like afterwards they realize like who you know or who you're friends with, and then they're like, oh my God, I love you. I cannot stand people like
I'm
that.
like, get away from me.
Yeah.
Literally.
I
And
hate
it makes
it.
so much sense that Amanda's like that. Like,
does it not track so much for her?
For sure. Yeah.
100%.
Like, yeah. I heard this and I was just like not surprised.
No, not at all. It's like I think it's stupid on her part, because I really do think like she's got something coming. Like something's gonna come out from under the rug, and like everybody has their day of reckoning, I guess you could say, in Bravo. So
she was on Selling Sunset, guys.
Put this up. I brought this up on the pod with Davina. And yeah, and Davina put out a clip. Basically, like it was. Did you see the clip on TikTok?
Yeah, no, that's what I was going to talk about. But
yep.
Yeah, no, it's just like Amanda is so adjacent to like this universe, and I don't know who the fuck casted her for Beverly Hills, thinking that she like deserved her main character moment, but she clearly was like such a fan in her own right, and like so thirsty for the fame and to like be on the cameras. And I forget, I don't know what interview she was doing, but basically somebody was calling her out on the fact that like they think that she's like so forward with her money, and she talks about it all the time, that she pays for everything and her husband makes nothing, and like she's like, she's giving like $25,000 sunglasses, remember, like early seasons of Beverly Hills, like 25,000. I forget even the friend who was wearing them, but like that's Amanda. Like she's gonna walk into the room and tell you first what the price of her Chanel was before she's gonna tell you her name. And it's like, basically somebody was like on a podcast, I guess, talking to her about this, and Amanda was like, but isn't that not what the people want? And the reaction was kind of like, no, but the reaction was, people were like, she's not wrong. Like, that's why you watch these shows. That's the audience of these shows. So I think we see it for what it is. Like, we see it as like somebody who's just trying really hard. Yeah. But I think that like a lot of the people who watch Bravo shows like are very enamored by the lifestyle of these women on these television shows.
I think that, I think you're right to a certain extent, because I heard this too. And the response around it has been good. And also the response to her and like her answers. I actually watched her on Watch What Happens Live. Like, she was fine. I do think that like, yeah, she's becoming more, I guess, like approachable. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I am also liking her better
she's more media trained.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's it. But I am also liking her better like on Watch What Happens Live versus like watching her on the show. That being said, I think, like, Tay, to your point, I think it's media training. Like, I really think she's going to misstep and something else is going to happen, because I think what is being shown on Beverly Hills is more her. Because I feel like with your first time on TV, it's kind of hard to fake who you are. But, like, I think and then until you're able to, like, curate your image, then you can, like, really create something, like, media train and project who you want to be. But I don't know, that's my opinion. But you're right, it's interesting how like
I don't even think that she like, I don't even think that I still think Amanda is like fake and really like annoying. Like, I'm not defending Amanda at all. I'm just saying that like the public's reaction to that, like there was a lot of people who were like, well, isn't that why we watch these shows? And I just think that that's an interesting point. Like, it is a lot of the people that watch these shows. Like, they want to know how much everything costs. They want to know how much you spent on everything. Like, why do you think they go into a store and show you on the bottom how much Dorit spent on Love Shack Fancy? Like, it's because We want to know
Yeah.
that she spent $5,000, like, especially because Kyle's appalled by how much, and Rachel Zoe is, and like, you know, like, it's a part of the show. So trust me, everything in me, I think Amanda's incredibly cringy. I think she's really annoying. Like, I don't like her. She's not the kind of television I like to watch. Like, to me, Rachel Zoe is like my queen. Like, I love
her.
watching her. Like, it's so effortless. Like, she's so chic. She's so cool. And that's like not like Amanda. I'm like, oh my God, like, you probably like walk into your kitchen and there's like 70 signs that say like home is where the heart is. Like, it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like
100%.
not my kind of housewife. But maybe
you're totally right. I feel like it's like in the way that certain housewives approach it. Like, some of them just exude wealth and that sort of status, and then others don't. So they're trying to like flaunt it all. And it's like, even, and I understand like being, or I know we're kind of slipping into a Housewives, Beverly Hills recap, but like even Amanda being new, right? She wants to pave her way as the new housewife, and it's her first season. Like, Bose was not like that. Like, you knew, Bose talked about her successes as a corporate woman and when she was in that business for her whole career, and sort of, you just see her vibe and her aura, and she didn't need to talk about it.
And how everyone wanted to be her friend.
Yeah. Like she was genuinely
was, like,
likable.
Infectious. Yeah.
Very infectious. Exactly. And so I loved her. And you could just tell, like, the way she dresses, her home, like everything about her. It's like she doesn't have to say, okay, this is how much it was. Even in the most recent episode when they are, when Bose's stylist laid out the jewelry.
I was just about to say
in Italy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Where she's like, Bose is bougie. Like when Kyle, you know, when she said that.
Exactly.
So it's lit. Do you think she said that? She didn't have to make a point of it. Like, oh, my stylist is flying out and they're laying this out for me because I need this to be like, she just did it. And it's like, I just love that. But yeah, it's how people approach it. And Amanda's taking a different approach.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Amanda's definitely taking a different approach. And I don't know if you guys saw this too. Speaking of Beverly Hills, apparently Dorit's house might be going into foreclosure because
I feel like this has been happening for like 5 years.
Yeah, she has been losing her house for like a few seasons now.
You're not wrong.
Losing her home forever.
I saw like it was a Page 6 article that like she's behind on like 8. Well, I'm not gonna say Dorit. Honestly, it's PK. He's an asshole. He's the one.
Like, PK's not paying for that house anymore.
Exactly. He's not paying for it, which is like really trash. And like I feel bad for Dorit because it's not her. It's like PK, and he's awful. But like it's like literally $800,000 mortgage that like it's being defaulted on is what Page 6 says allegedly.
Jesus. Oh my God, that's a lot.
Right. Well, I feel like they were in like a multi-million-dollar home, so it's not like they've paid off a good amount, right? Or did they?
I guess so.
I mean?
Yeah, that's
like it was probably like a $3 million home. You know what I mean?
I feel like it was definitely like at least a $3 million. So yeah, you're right. Look at that.
Yeah, I think that home's probably like $6 million, $7 million. It's like big.
Where's she, in Encino?
She's near Kyle. So it's, what is it? Oh my God, I lived in LA for so long I can't even remember.
I don't know why I thought Erica said Encino when they were sitting in the room, and she was like, she hasn't even left her house yet because she was tracking her for the flight.
It might be Encino, honestly, Ty.
Right? It may, I don't know. Maybe Encino. But anywho, God, I hope that's not the case for her and her kids.
I know.
I know. Wishing Dorit the best. Always love her. I've always loved her.
Yeah,
I really do. She's always been a favorite of mine.
Should we get into RHONY cast reveal and some of the drama with the new ladies?
Yes.
Let's
indeed.
absolutely get into it. I'll roll with it. So for next season, new cast, which I think is a good move, switching it up a little bit. We have Sai DeSilva returning, or Lichty returning, and Jessel returning, which I did really like those girlies. I'd say Aaron's probably like my favorite.
Yeah.
Right. I'm happy to see at least the three of them back. I can kind of understand. I mean, Brynn was already gone by the end of last season, but, sad to see the others go. But I think that they maybe weren't sharing as much as they needed to share to be on, especially with significant others and things like that.
I also think more importantly, like the fact that I think, especially like Sai and Aaron, and also like Jessel maybe a little bit, but more so Sai and Aaron, I think that they are closer with each other. And I think you get a better show when the housewives actually know each other. And so like now,
100%.
Aaron and Sai especially, I feel like they were actually friends. And I think now with Jessel, they're all friends. So,
and they also like have more so of the. I feel like they're very getting involved in the drama, like especially Sai.
Yeah,
like I feel like she's like down to clown and get involved. Jessel kind of plays like the. Like I don't know why I feel like Jessel, like reminds me of like, I think Karen from Mean Girls. Like who what's it called place, like that's who she just gives me in the sense of like she just kind of plays dumb, I feel like, and I think she's smarter than she like leads off with, but like even the dynamics with her husband and then like Erin and her real estate, like I feel like honestly if you're gonna take from the previous cast, like those are the three most interesting women in my opinion.
Yeah I would agree.
Franchise.
I don't know if you guys, this is I was gonna say this is so random, but did you know that Erin's husband went to school with Demois? Like whoever Demois is, they went to school together and he was on her podcast like last year.
Wait,
that's so funny.
I forget that Erin is like literally, I think she's like only a couple years older than me. Like she's late.
She just
30s.
had a baby.
Yeah.
Maybe a year ago, maybe.
Yeah, like she's honestly, it makes sense that her husband would be like, that's all like that generation.
Yeah,
exactly.
No, they're like younger, and again, that's like a good age demographic I feel like to bring into this like
perfect
for sure
cast revamp, you know, like Love Jenna Lyons, but there's just not much there. I feel like
she wasn't sharing her life, like you know what I mean,
and she doesn't work for like it's one thing if she's like actively working for, but she wouldn't film the show if she was still like the head of J. Crew. You know what I mean? She would be on this show.
Exactly.
But we have two new ladies in the mix.
Yes, indeed.
Very interesting. Erica Hammond. Really, who's the third one? Erica Hammond, Haley Glassman, and
Daisy Toy.
Don't know who that is.
I haven't heard of Daisy.
Couldn't tell you who it is either, but
welcome to the club, Daisy. Don't know you. Looking forward to getting to know you.
She's a celeb makeup artist.
Okay.
Well, interesting.
Yeah.
This is like such a weird tier of new people. Okay, so we have a makeup artist. We have Erica Hammond, who's literally married to the founder of Built. Her wedding was at the Pyramids. Absolutely insane. And then we have Haley Glassman, who I guess her claim to fame comes from her ex-boyfriend, guys, is the John from John and Kate Plus 8. Remember that TLC show?
What? Yes.
How is
that's
that
her like ex-boyfriend?
That's like crazy to me. Like how did they find her?
I have no idea who she knows in this like sphere to be able to get to the top of that list, like final round of names, let alone get it.
Yes.
It's like, giving Monica.
That's what Claudia said on the toast.
Okay, maybe I was like, listening. I think I clipped that. I heard that somewhere, and I'm like, wow, I agree with that.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, speaking of Claudia, she talked about this on their episode of the toast, and I saw it on her Instagram stories. But she basically like was like, the name Haley Glassman sounds so familiar, but I can't pinpoint where it comes from. And she looked in her DMs, and like Haley Glassman had been a troll of hers setting back to like 2017. Like responding to all of her photos, like occasionally calling her fat, occasionally being like mazel tov, occasionally being like, you should really get your like mommy makeover. Like I know a plastic surgeon, like trolling her heavy for like almost 10 years now. That would be 9 years.
Crazy.
It really is crazy. And like, also just like if Haley Glassman knows anyone, like Claudia Oshry is like a very outspoken person on the internet. So like, if anyone's going to call you out, especially for something like that, like it's going to be Claudia. So that's just like a really crazy way. I mean, it's a crazy thing to do, period. Trolls on the internet, like
wild to me.
It is so crazy. I remember this was an earlier episode that we did, but the three of us talked about like, I think more you asked the question. You were like, how do you feel about like commenting on like celebrities' pages or like hate comments or like whatever? And we were all like, that's weird.
Yeah.
Like if you're sending love, whatever, like do your thing. Trolls literally DMing celebrities that they don't know random stuff is like so over my head. Like I'm like,
it's so
how she her physical appearance too. It's just very like intrusive.
It's just like, why do you want to personally DM somebody that you don't know? That like that's just so embarrassing.
Something like mean and hateful. Like what is that giving you? I'm like, what? So when she comes on our screens, there's no way that they can't talk about this, because I mean Claudia's not only been in like the social media sphere since like 2015. I mean, she's been
Girl
around.
with No Job was the OG meme
Was a
account.
blog or before? I mean, she's been
It was a
around
meme account. She used to only post memes. You remember?
Yeah,
that?
I remember.
Okay, yeah. And I mean, she was like so big, especially like back in the day.
She was like with like the fat Jewish fuck Jerry girl with no job.
Yeah,
like they
exactly.
were all
That
that
was
era.
exactly. Those were the account. Account. And
She
so
had
I'm
Instagram
like,
before having Instagram was cool. So if you're trolling her, like she has the receipts.
Exactly.
and now she's
God,
on like
so
the Real
funny.
Housewives of New York. And like, how is she going to defend this? Like, how are you going to defend you trolling a stranger? And maybe she has her side, and maybe Claudia
There's
was
no
mean to
side.
her.
That's what, like, how
I
can this
have
be
no
explained
idea.
away? Like, how can you explain this away? Like, it's so embarrassing. You got caught red-handed DMing an influencer for years.
Yeah.
Like, I love to see how, like, have they started filming? Are they filming right now? Did they already
I think
film?
They started.
Yes, I think
They
started filming.
this
So
month.
No, they started filming.
Gotcha.
More. Apparently, I think Claudia said this like the other day, whatever, on the toast. Apparently, she blocked Claudia. Like now,
Yeah.
like
After this?
Yes,
Yeah.
after like she said it on the toast. But it's like, honey, what is blocking her going to do? Like the toast is a huge podcast. Claudia has like millions of followers. It's like it's out there. You blocking is not going to help anything.
Claudia made a TikTok
Receipts,
and an
timelines,
Instagram.
screenshots.
No, truly.
Yeah.
And she also said on the podcast, she said that there was like, there was talks and someone had reached out to her about doing a dinner on the show. I think of like her and Haley
I was going
to like have a moment. And Claudia said that she said no. She was
I
like,
would
it's
have
not
loved
for
to
me.
have seen it. I'm not
I
going
would
to
have
lie.
loved to have seen that. That
Oh my
would
God,
have
loved.
been so good.
Absolutely.
Ugh, it's just,
Oh my God. So with that, I am excited, like you said, more like how these newbies are going to kind of come in.
let's see if
and
Ronan
also-
can reboot again.
I know. Erica Hammond, I don't know if this is accurate, but according to Gemini, she's also the creator of Rumble.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you guys
She
hear that?
created
Okay.
Rumble. Mhm.
Okay.
I
And she was a
did hear that.
WWE diva, which loved that show back in the day.
That I didn't know.
Yeah,
Right?
I didn't know
Love
that.
that
Day.
for her, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
I know.
But she's
So-
like such a good New York person, like interesting, has an interesting background. Obviously, married someone who's extremely successful. Like, she's like a good New York like girly that I just feel like at least people I feel like my age are like excited to watch her or like see her
For
on your
sure.
screens. You know,
And then as a throwback, I am so excited for Carol to be back on our screens as a
I
friend
know.
of. I'm so excited because I just love her. And I
I know,
loved her way back when.
Yeah, no, I loved Carol. Like it's funny now because I feel like Carol's coming into the fold because of that show Love Story, which I have not seen. I don't know if you
which
guys
I
have
can't
seen
believe you guys aren't watching it. I'm religiously watching it every Friday.
Really?
It's
Love
so
Story?
good. Honestly, I think
I
you
should
guys are
watch.
missing a side of the internet that we could be talking about every week because there's so much into it. Also, Ryan Murphy, like he's created Love Story in the same way he created Monsters. And you know how it's like the Ed Gein story, like the
Yeah.
Menendez
Yes.
brothers, like it's a series.
Yeah.
Well, like Love Story is the same thing. It's like a series of love stories that he's going to portray. And so JFK Jr. and Carolyn Bessette happened to be the first love story, but then it's also like tons of conversation about like who's the next love story that the people want to see of like how they came to be. I know.
I'm not
and so
opposed.
I love that
Honestly.
idea. Are you kidding? And Ryan Murphy, like he does a great job at that because he did it with Monsters. There's also another thing that he did it with.
I feel like
American Horror
Story.
Story,
shows.
right? Or-
Yes, it's called like
Oh,
American something, but it's the same thing.
Wait, didn't he do the OJ thing too?
Yes, that's
Yes,
what it is.
okay.
It's like American, I don't know what it's called, American Murders or something like that, but it's a
Yeah.
series. And they did OJ was the first episode. I forget what the second one was, and then the third one was I think about like impeachment or something.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about more. But
But you guys would love Love Story.
okay,
he did Glee.
Did he really?
Ryan Murphy did Glee.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Oh my god,
I
he should be in the Hall
know.
of Fame for that.
I know.
More.
I feel like I will watch it though. I know
Yeah.
everyone's been talking about
really
it, and
cute,
Carol
guys.
talked about it because she went on Demois, and I listened to like literally it was like a 2-hour episode.
I mean, Carol's
I was-
completely left out of it, which is crazy.
I know, and that was like her best friend. I
Her
wonder- I
best
wonder
friend,
why.
her husband Anthony, is in the whole thing. He's in episode 1. He's in the entire series. He's JFK Jr.'s best man at the wedding.
Yeah.
And he is like full on character. And Ryan Murphy just completely left Carol out. I don't know if he thinks RHONY made her cheap and he didn't want to include her. I don't know what the beef is, but to me, it made no sense.
That's weird.
So that's like kind of more why. Who was I talking to? Oh, I think it was Tacho.
Shout out Tacho again.
Yes, shout out Tacho again. That's so funny. Yes, I feel like the reason why I haven't watched it is because I feel like it's kind of like the Hallmark version of like what the story is what I've heard. It's not really like a historical take, but it also is. But then like Daryl Hannah's coming out with a whole essay about like how like everything that's been depicted in the show is not real.
It's all a lie.
It's all a lie. And I was thinking, I was like, it would be so cool if like they came out with like the Crown version, except like the Kennedys or something.
Yes.
That would be
love that.
Yeah, that would be really interesting.
A good show. Like
They like are our royal family.
They are.
Yeah.
They're literally American like royalty.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. And so to have like also like the Kennedy episodes during the Crown were like so good.
Yeah,
like,
so good.
And so I feel like that would be such a good show. And so that's why I have, but I feel like I should just like watch it, enjoy it for what it is.
I mean, yeah, it's like, yes, the Kennedys hate it. Like Jack Schlossberger is like everywhere talking about how this show is the worst thing that's ever been created since like mankind. Like, they're ripping it. To me, I'm like, I just love a love story. And like Sarah Pigeon is stunning, and her as Carolyn Bessette, like she just kills it. She's so chic. It's so 90s New York. Like even the filming of it, guys, like within the first 10 minutes of the, like I'm texting my friends because JFK Jr. is like on a bike in Tribeca, and like literally 80 Northmore is like behind the building, and like we all used to live in Tribeca. And like all of the filming is like, it's just all filmed in New York. So even watching it is just like, you just recognize everything, and it's just like, it's so 90s special. It's so chic. So yeah, like whether it's accurate or not, I don't know. Like there's parts of it for sure that like they do the fight scene in Central Park. They do like the boat photos that came out about them. Like I think those are all like real things. Like Page Six did post the boat stuff, the photos of them like on the boat or whatever. So I don't know. To me, I'm like not deeping it. I'm just like, I just love it. Like it's just so good. Even if like you don't think about it being the Kennedys, it's like a good love story.
You're like enjoying it for what it is.
I think
and Calvin Klein's in it. Like even that side of New York too is like everyone's talking about that too. Even like, because obviously Calvin Klein is gay, or out as gay now, and he like has a boyfriend and everything. But like he was married to his wife Kelly during all of these years, and she's like very intertwined at Calvin Klein. And
wow, I didn't know that he had
so
a wife.
Interesting.
Did not know that.
For a long time. Yeah, he was like, she was like his right hand at Calvin Klein.
Wow.
So interesting.
I guess that was my take on a show that we're not watching or recapping, but
great recap. I feel like I might tune in. I was in the same thought. I'm like, what shows are we going to recap next? Like what's coming out soon? And I was on Peacock, and Ladies of London is back.
Yes.
With the completely new cast, Real Housewives, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Secret Wives of Mormon
twist.
That's what I was going to say. Tony.
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. That's what it is.
I said it.
No,
correct.
I just said it wrong. When I was going to correct you, I said it wrong. I was like, wait, Secret Lives, like, not Secret Wives.
Right. But that's coming back. It's
that new episode dropped tonight. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Was it tonight? Okay, yep. I'm gonna watch it.
I'm so excited.
The hubby's traveling, so I get all my reality TV. But I say we do a rich and recap of Love is Blind. We wrap it up with a bow, talk about the weddings, talk about the reunion.
I feel like we touched on Beverly Hills, so I don't feel like we need to go back down.
I agree. And honestly, we kind of had Love Story in there as a rich recap. So I think it's fitting. They just wrapped up yesterday for Love is Blind, Ohio style. And so we had two successful couples come out of the weddings. We
didn't have two successful couples come out of the reunion.
We did not. Not.
Like we had Vic and
Christine.
Yes.
Not
lovely
surprised.
from the beginning. Yeah. Like these
so
two
sweet.
great people.
They honestly just love God and they love each other.
Yeah. Well, and like, do you?
Do you? I think they deserved more screen time, honestly. Like, They reminded me, I mean, like, Chris, remember season 1, which Chris was, his name is Chris, right? No, his name is not Chris.
Nicholas Shea?
No, the guy from season 1 who married the girl and now that she just had a baby. The only
Cameron.
Cameron, thank you. Yes. So
the best couple of the whole franchise.
Literally the token couple.
Guys, my computer just alerted me that it do be on 8%. I thought I was plugged in this whole time. I'm not. So maybe the outlet I'm plugged into isn't working. So we can continue with the recap, but I just wanted to say that in case I black out. I don't know. Hopefully it's fine. If I see me go down to 3, then I might have to interrupt our visual and get up and try and do something about it. But okay, it resumed page. I just saw that and I was like, motherfucker. Okay.
Some technical difficulties. No, yeah. But I don't know, Vic and Christine were giving me like Cameron and what's her name vibes. Like they just like really loved each other. It was like so genuine. It was just really sweet. Like, yeah. And I just feel like they deserved more airtime. They deserved, and they got a little too much airtime at the reunion. Like we didn't need them talking so much at the reunion because like we want the drama at the reunion.
They just like give you more airtime, but also like shut up. Like exactly. I think you deserve to be filmed more, but also like you were filmed way too much at the reunion. Which one is it? Which one is it?
I wanted more like them, like maybe bring them to Mexico, i.e. like a budget issue, which is so crazy to me.
And the fact that they brought it up again and was like, we just didn't have the money. I'm like, this is so stupid. I can't.
It's so stupid.
They were just like the least problematic. So
I almost think
let's get into the juice.
Yeah.
Let's get into the juice.
Yeah,
so Amber and
Amber. Do we have an Amber in the room? Okay, yes, we do actually. Amber,
Jordan.
No,
Jordan?
it's Amber. Jordan.
Yes.
Jordan. So Amber and Jordan, I was very surprised that they said yes. I don't know if you guys were, but I was
shocked he said yes. Yeah.
The way that he approached the yes was kind of like, fuck it. Love ya.
100%.
Yeah. Let's do it.
No, it literally.
That's what it was giving.
He threw a Hail Mary with that marriage. He was like
100%. Mm-hmm. And I will say that I feel like 9 times out of 10, I always take the side of the girl because women are the best. But I feel like I felt like during the reunion when he was sort of talking about the tumultuousness of the 4 months of their marriage, I felt like it was genuine. I don't know about, maybe it's a hot take, but I agreed with some of the takes and I sort of saw some of the maybe fieriness or unpredictability of Amber's behavior that he was like, I can't do this. Yeah. And sort of admitted where he was like, I didn't know how to handle this and I should have done it better, but I really had no idea how to do it. So I'm curious what your guys' take was on that sort of dissolution.
Yeah, I mean, Tay, so I agree with you 100%. Like when he talked about how she got blackout at the wedding and then he had to put her in the car because she was like so drunk and making a fool of herself. And like, and even before that, she was like yelling at him. I mean, I think what was a telltale sign when it comes to Amber is like, when they were in the apartment at one point, the one fight that they had, Amber was like, I'm leaving. And she like left. And all he did was like bring up like the fact that she's projecting like the trauma that she's had from her past relationships onto him. And he was like, just because like, I understand you feel that way, but you can't like blame me. And she got so angry and left the apartment. And I feel like that was a telltale sign that like she has her own like growing up and kind of like maturing to do. And yeah, he definitely was like, fuck it, like, let's see what happens. And
yeah, for sure. And like, you can't have like a fuck it mentality with somebody that's a kid. Like, it just doesn't, it's not going to work.
That's where I do fault him.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay, I'm on 2. So you guys continue with the Love is Blind. I'm going to try and do something about this.
Okay, more. We'll see you soon.
No, for sure. Okay. But yeah, I just like, I think that they seemed like a really good pair and they seemed like I really felt like there was love there, but I think when it got down to the nitty-gritty, it just was never going to work. Like there was not enough time for them to really work through like the issues on both sides in order to make it a successful relationship. And even her comebacks, like her responses to when she was defending herself, I just didn't even feel like they stuck. Like I didn't feel like they were, well, she was like, well, you just left me in the car. And it's like, yeah, dude, because you're a fucking blackout at the table. That's so embarrassing. Like, no, figure it out.
Exactly. That's exactly how I felt as well. I was like, she was trying to like come back at him, but it was more so like her comebacks were just like, oh, like like her comebacks were more just like, you shouldn't treat a woman this way and I have a kid, instead of being like, oh, I acted this way because, or I did this because.
Don't use your kid as a shield to say, oh, well, you can't do this because I have a kid and this is I have a kid. And it's like, no, take responsibility for your actions.
Exactly.
Take responsibility. Your behavior.
Yeah, exactly. Take responsibility for your actions. And she did not do that at all. And she tried to come in, which I found like very annoying. She tried to come in with like the energy that like realistically the only girl that needed to come in with that level of energy was what's her name with Chris? I'm forgetting her name, but the doctor.
Jess.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Like, and like I felt that way about like a lot of the girls on the stage, honestly. Like all of them were like posturing to be like, okay, this is my Jess moment. Whereas like Jess was the only one that needed to like literally
I know, and I thought she was like the easiest.
Yeah.
I mean, she was just like, I'm not going to say anything to him. Like she was just like opting out of like, which I'm like, guys, the reunion is not the time to be like the bigger person. Like say something. Like that's why we're all here to hear what you're going to say.
I'd say her and Ashley definitely had.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the two men who were also sitting next to each other in the reunion. I was
of course, because everyone else was on like good-ish terms with those people that they were with, so they like sat like Brittany and
Devontae,
thank you. Yeah. Like they said they didn't, but they were sitting next to each other, like it was fine. I wanted her to go guns a-blazing after Chris really had nothing to say. I mean, I think that the clips that they showed really just kind of spoke for themselves. He was like beet red and glistening the entire time. So I'm sure
he was so nervous.
Yeah, you could tell he was so nervous.
You could tell he was like crawling inside his own skin.
I mean, watching the clips as a viewer again was like,
it was horrible.
I had to
imagine being the one that said those things and there's like 100 people in the room looking at you be like actually the most despicable like excuse for a man.
To women and to men, like the shit he said to Jess was horrific. But then he's like his not Chris,
Connor.
No, Connor.
Yeah.
When he's like Connor,
this show.
When he goes to, I know when he's talking about like he's like I don't give a fuck about Connor, and it's like his good friend on the show.
Yeah,
like, are you that shallow? It was just like I don't. Yeah, it was just bad. It was so bad.
I think Paige put it best. I saw this clip from another one of our episodes, but like, I think Paige, you said this, and I don't think I got enough credit at the time because it actually was extremely funny. But you were like, the audacity of like mediocre like men in this country or something like that.
Yeah.
Like you
mediocre white men.
Yeah, I think
that clip is so
like,
good.
You didn't even say audacity. You said like a better word than that.
No, I said like sometimes I wish I had the confidence of a mediocre white male. Like it's crazy.
Yes. In this day and age.
In this day and age.
Who's pushing so 5'6".
Like it literally because
and somehow still feels like they got gypped. It's like
like he still managed to like make himself a victim on the stage, and it was like
I did.
Also, you know what I thought was kind of like annoying? I understand why Jess didn't do it, but like when Ashley also wasn't looking at Alex or whatever his name is, I was like, just look at them. Why are you staring into the abyss? Like,
it's like very dramatic.
It was so dramatic, and it was like dramatic for the sake of being dramatic instead of just like talk to him like. Also, like Ashley, I think Alex was crazy for sure. He's like definitely a pathological liar, but like what he did to you, I don't think like maybe I shouldn't be comparing, but like I don't think was as bad as Jess either. Like basically, Chris was like, "You're too fat for me," which is like horrible to say,
which is insane
so
and
bad.
Horrible, and like she's not fat,
who's not
at all.
Fat at all.
Exactly.
Like, literally, like it's one thing if like she came out and like Love Is Blind, okay, and then they came out and it was like, oh my gosh, I've never dated someone that's like plus size, right? Like maybe that's like something that could go through somebody's mind if they get married. She literally, I was like, she's a petite little woman. Like, I was like, what are you talking about?
Exactly.
She is.
So like what Chris did was like egregious. What like, and then Alex was just like, I feel like Alex just
Alex was just like an emotional like gaslighter. Like he's just like so emotionally manipulative. And like, and honestly, to me, it's like equally as bad to be in a real relationship with Alex. To me, would be like equally as bad as Chris in just such different ways.
Yeah. No, it's so true.
Honestly, men just need to shut up. Stop talking. Like, Chris, stop talking. Like, literally shut up.
Even Alex would not shut up.
And Alex, like, oh my God, somebody get that man like anything else. Like, literally, he is like, it's so weird how he's so rehearsed and like has an answer for just absolutely everything.
I thought that Vanessa's point was so good in that if he showed an ounce of vulnerability when he was on the show and didn't have a rehearsed answer for every single question, every reaction, like have a prepared answer for it, I think he would have been received a lot better, but that's not who he is as a person.
Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure.
Like we knew that we weren't going to get that. He wanted to have this, perfect facade. And it was just, it's almost like cringy. Like when you're like, well, you're clearly not confident if you can't stop talking about how confident you are all the time. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like,
he was just never into Ashley. And she's stunning. She's gonna go on to, what is it, Too Hot to Handle.
Yeah,
like
she's like, oh my God. She's gonna do what happened to Jess. Yes. Remember last season with Jess and the like Megan Fox doppelganger.
No, Jess,
and, like,
she was the Charlotte season.
Yeah, but it was her and the girl who looked like, who was like claiming to look like Megan Fox.
Yes.
It was him and I forget the guy's name, but it was like he chose the other girl. And then Jess went on to go like do all these things, and she's like so hot and pretty. And I feel like Ashley's gonna have that like same trajectory.
I completely agree.
Wait, this is also just like, I just couldn't not acknowledge this. Like, yes, Amber was great and she's a girl's girl and she was calling out the boys and stuff, but I was crawling into my skin when she kept saying like I hate you to Chris on the stage. Like the first time maybe it was funny and she got a lot of laughs and like people were like, haha, like you just have no social like filter or whatever.
Yeah.
So like you're just saying shit, but like she actually said it 5 times to the point where I was like, girl, like it's really cringy. Like I'm dying for you right now.
He's sweating beet red. Like
it was really bad.
Exactly. No, like that's the thing that like I felt like a lot of like I do think also at Brianna, right? Bria Devante. Brie. Like she was also like
Brittany.
No, there's
Brie is the one that's with Connor.
Breezy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Brie's with Connor. Which I do like Brie and Connor. They I feel like
I love
like
that they made it.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
I just
really
like are dating
love
now.
That.
I love it too.
Yeah. They're still together, living their best lives. I thought that was so cute, and I was really happy. Even for Jess, like I don't remember that the other doctor. Do you guys remember him from the pods? Because I do not remember him.
No, I don't think he got camera time.
Okay.
Like I don't think he was somebody who was filmed. Yeah.
Yeah, and she said that they had a really deep connect. It's so funny when you learn about these couples after that were not really filmed at all, but like end up together, or like end up dating, but they're not a part of the storyline, which is like so interesting to me. So,
well, that's the thing. I thought that they follow everyone who gets engaged.
Well, no, I don't believe so. I forget.
Because I doubt they would give people a ring on this show and they're like, all right, you can just go. Like I feel like if you get engaged, they follow you.
Yeah, if you
thought
don't
there was
get
a couple.
Engaged.
Yeah, I thought there was a couple of couples. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought that there was some article that came out that they were like, these are the couples from Love Is Blind that like you didn't see on the show because they were
maybe they didn't choose to get engaged. Maybe like they had connections and stuff, but didn't want to go there. So then they just don't even show you any of their journey because like we're not going to see the end of it anyway.
Yeah. I agree with you. I'm like, if they're getting married, they're definitely going to show. It's a wild show.
I think that's what happened this year. Is like they had more engaged couples than they anticipated, and I guess not enough budget to bring them all to Mexico, but they wanted to follow them. So I don't know. Yeah, it's an interesting concept. I always wonder if this concept will happen in New York. If it could.
Oh my God. I was listening to Chicks in the Office page. I don't know. Yeah. And they were talking about maybe Hoboken, which I think is kind of perfect.
Hoboken could do it. I agree.
I don't think New York
Jersey.
City could.
No, like I told you, the apartments would dead ass be in Long Island City. And you'd have girls on there that live in the West Village, like
calling it New York City.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Honestly, they should do Long Island. Like, wait, Huntington or something? Because like New York is so dense. Long Island's so dense.
It's so small. That's too small of a place. No, you need like a city. I feel like they need to pull from cities.
So like Portland, Maine.
That would be interesting. No, like
Right?
I feel like Miami's too big. San Diego season
do
maybe.
Love Island, Long Island for sure. Long Island's big enough.
Love Island, Long Island. Okay, we gotta wrap it. Like, we gotta fucking wrap it. None of us can speak today. I'm having such technical difficulties. I'm going white. Have you seen my camera? It's like, I'm really sorry for the population. This episode is not our best.
Guys,
I hope it's
we
funny.
love you so much.
I hope it
and we're
makes you
so
laugh.
happy that you tuned in this week. Please like, subscribe,
Oh,
follow
God.
us on Rich in Theory Pod. Thanks for joining and yapping with us, and we will catch you next week. Thanks,
Love
guys.
you guys. Bye.
Bye.